In this video, I transformed my hair from this to this. Yep, it didn't get thicker, girl. It got shorter. And that's because I am doing a major, much needed major trim. And girl, if I'm honest, it's really a cut. I'm just basking in the glory of my length at the minute, and I'm showing you the shears that I'm using from Amazon. My hair is freshly washed, detangled very well, and blow dried. This is the condition of my ends. They are overdue a trim, and yeah, I am gonna trim. Stay to the end of the video because I am trimming much more than I'm showing you right here in the video, because as you guys know, I generally use the search and destroy method, of which I try to do, but then time, girl, time does not allow. These days, time does not allow. So what I'm going in to do is simply trim my ends where I feel like the damage is the most. And then I'll twist my hair up or braid it and then go ahead to assess them over time to see if I need to trim more. I ended up trimming about 5 to 6 inches of hair, girl. That is a lot of hair. Isn't that like a year's worth of length? Yeah, it's a sad situation because the ends just needed to go. For the longest time, I have not been able to do every single thing that I set to do for my hair, you know, last year, 2024 particularly. And the last time I trimmed my hair, that was 8 months ago. And to be honest, I should have trimmed again much sooner. But as you can see, the length retention actually is impeded when your ends aren't healthy. I like to use the trimming session to really assess my ends. And as you guys know, I generally would use the search and destroy method because I find that the search and destroy method is the most thorough. It's the most detailed. It's the one that actually goes to look and assess each individual hair strand to trim it, cut it, you know, get rid of the damage as needed. The downside of the search and destroy method, though, is that it is so time consuming. Girl, it is so time consuming. Like, you be sitting there literally going through every single strand. And at some point I had time for that, but right now, right now, there is no time. We are going to chop off some healthy length. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And hopefully this time moving forward in my routine, I will be able to preserve my ends a little bit better, particularly because I will be installing, you know, the ideal permanent parts in my hair, which I'm super excited about, to really just keep my hair where it is in those parts. But yeah, trimming my hair I find helps with length retention in that it just helps me retain healthier length. Obviously, cutting the hair means it's getting shorter, but in the long term, I actually want healthy ends to be retained. I don't want ends that are too fragile to even style or comb or detangle or handle, right? It's one thing to retain every inch, but yeah, I would really love for my ends to be healthy. I know they're still going to be fragile. They still won't be the healthiest when compared to the rest of the hair, but they will be healthy, yeah, when compared to these ones that I'm taking off. Because, you know, split ends, once they come in, they literally cannot be gotten rid of. So the only way to get rid of them is to cut the hair. You can't fix them. You can't do anything to kind of paste or glue the hair back together. So this is how my hair is looking like. This is the length. It's drastically reduced. It's pretty much back to bra strap, girl, which is really sad because I was bra strap a good 3 years ago. That tells you something. My hair has plateaued. The length has plateaued, and that's because of all the naughty things I was doing 2024. But of course, I've had a child, 2 kids in a space of 3 years, and you know, yeah, I've had postpartum shedding twice. I'm going through it right now as we speak. So I'm giving myself a lot of grace around the length and the health of my hair because the stuff I've done having kids it's way more important. It's way more valuable to me than the length of my hair. We will get there. We will get to those longer lengths, I promise. But yeah, here I ended up putting my hair in braids and then going about my day. But then in the evening, I came to really assess the ends, and this is how they were looking. And in my opinion, still not great. Still not great. So, you guessed it, I went ahead to chop off more. I think another 2 inches. So, roughly 5 or even 6 inches gone. Just like that. And I try to do this search and destroy method right here by sort of feeling for each strand and really looking for single strand knots and split ends, any damage, because I wanted it gone. I have spoken up about really just enjoying imperfect hair. Our hair does not need to be perfect. However, there's a level of damage that for me is just not acceptable, and just ends that don't allow me to detangle my hair, pleasurably, if you may. I just will not. I cannot take it. And yeah, we'll have damage here and there, and also the hair might not be even at the ends, might be thinner. That's fine. But if that thinness is caused by single strand knots, or single what's the word, split ends, for example, then I don't want those struggly ends. As I'm trimming, I'm not really paying attention to the evenness. I'm actually paying attention to the damage. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. And my hair, I wear my hair in, curly, coily states. So it's always in its natural state. That's what I'm trying to explain. So whether the ends are even or not really does not matter. If you're a straight natural, this might matter more to you. But for me, yeah, it doesn't. So we're really searching and destroying here. And I found that this method where I put my hair in the braids first and then went ahead to assess the ends and trim the ends was a little bit less overwhelming as compared to like searching and destroying my whole head in one sitting. So I could go away, come back, trim the hair, go away, come back, and repeat. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is how my ends looked like after the good trim, or should I say cut, as opposed to what they looked like prior, which in my opinion, much improved. I'll see you in the next one.